Welcome everyone, my name is Zan Ta with Repro Products, and today's screencast will take a look at how to access, download, and install your Autodesk AEC industry collections or any one of your industry collections within your Autodesk account. If you head over to your browser, I'm using Chrome, you can log into your Autodesk account via www.autodesk.com/account. And once you log in, you'll see who you are logged in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see a list of all the products that are available. You'll see whether you have AEC Industry Collection or one of the other collections. If you hit the little blue arrow that's called the drawer, the arrow will drop down and it will list your industry collection and your serial number and product key. The serial number for the industry collection is the one serial number you will use to install all of the Autodesk products within the industry collection. However, your product key for industry collection is not used. I repeat, you do not use the product key for the industry collection. When you go to install, you will actually use the product key for each individual product. Now to download your industry collection, you'll have to click Downloads, and it will take you to your list of software to download. Unfortunately, as it stands now, you'll have to download each one depending on how many you want or need. There isn't a single button for you to click to download all of them. So for example, if I want to download AutoCAD, I would expand AutoCAD and take a look at my downloads, and it'll give you the serial number and the product key. You will use the industry collection's serial number, but you will use the individual product key for that particular software. Once you have all the software downloaded, you can go through the installation process. You have the ability as well to head over to a different site to download the software if you need to, since we're not downloading a single package file, if you will, for all the software within the industry collection. You can just head up to upandready.typepad.com, and you can use the Ask Virtual Agent. Using this tool, you can click Download Links and find the software you wish to download. So let's say, for example, I want to download Revit. I'll look at this list and look for the Revit products, and I'll choose which version of Revit I need and which year version I need. And you'll click each one, Part 1 and Part 2. These are compressed zipped files. They're about 2 gigs a piece. And once they completely finish downloading, you can extract the first one, and it will extract and decompress the first one as well as all the others, and then the installation process will start. If I head over to my Windows Explorer, let's say, for example, I already have the AutoCAD downloaded, and you'll see the files there right here. It'll be the name of the file, what language, what 32 or 64-bit, so on and so forth, and then the actual number 1 and 2. So if I double click 1, it will actually ask me to decompress the data under C:\Autodesk. You'll click OK, and it will decompress the files, and the installation process will start. When you are working with downloading all of your Autodesk software, it will take time, especially if you're downloading more than one Autodesk product. Most people and most companies, when they purchase the industry collection, they prefer to download, at the very least, the AutoCAD and the Revit. Some will also download the Navisworks and some of the other products that are available within your list of software. So once this is finished decompressing, the setup window will open up, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording until the setup window pops up, and we'll continue. So now that when the installation exe files have been completely decompressed and the setup window will open up, this is what you'll see. You'll go through the process of clicking Install, and it'll take you to a page to ask you for the serial number and the product key. Now, since I already have AutoCAD 2017 installed on this laptop, if I go and click install, it'll show that it's already been installed. But for you who are doing it for the first time, it'll ask you again for the serial number and the product key. Again, very, very importantly, I'm going to back out of this. Make sure for the serial number, you're using the industry collection serial number found on your Autodesk account. But make sure you're using the correct product key. Do not use the industry collection product key. The easiest way to find out what your product key is for the software you're working with is head over to Google and do a search for Autodesk 2017 product keys. And it'll take you to the autodeskknowledge.autodesk.com site, and it will list all the product keys for your product. So for example, the AutoCAD 2017, the product key is 001I1, and you'll use that to do the installation. Once the installation is finished and you run the software for the very first time, it'll ask you for the serial number, and so that way you can actually activate the software, and it'll activate, and then it'll be up and running. Now, that is all based upon in regards to the activation process, that's all good when it comes to standalone. However, if you're running a network-based installation, you will have to make sure that you obtain a new network license file, either from Autodesk or from us. Just get with your account manager, let him or her know that you need a new license file. And your account manager will channel the information over to one of us, and we'll verify all of your data. And then we will either generate the license file for you, or we will get in touch with Autodesk and have them obtain the license file. Once the license file is created and sent to us, we will send it to you. You will update your license management software utility, as well as updating that actual utility to the latest and greatest version. And then you can actually start using the software. For 99.9% of the clients, when you're working with the industry collection or any of the Autodesk products in 2017 moving forward, they are named user-based. So your contract administrator will actually have to go into the Autodesk accounts, go to users, and actually specify which user has that access right. So they may go to a person, for example, Albert here, click Edit Access, and it will get them into the Edit Access window that lists what they have available to work with. And so, for example, you'll see here, Architecture, Engineering, Construction, Collection, AEC, IC, and it is not assigned to this person. So if whoever needs to use it ultimately will need to have this checked, and then you'll hit Save, and then that product can be used by that end user. So once the software is up and running and it's activated, the end user will still need to log in. You'll see it wants to open up. It'll check for verification that it has been activated properly if it's standalone versus network. And then once it's up and running, you have to make sure that you've logged in properly. As you can see, it's getting the background information up, it's checking the license, so on and so forth. And so that's how you go about downloading your Autodesk AEC or Industry Collection or any of the other industry collections, as well as installing the software using the correct serial number and the correct product key, and activating the software on your computer. Thank you very much for watching.